Good morning, 194 on the Playhouse in the morning. Zero and Amy K in the 194 Morning Playhouse, and happy Valentine's Day. So, a story we're reading this morning that says you've maybe been Valentine-Zing wrong your entire romantic life in this sense. Now, this is very specific in the scenario it's describing, but if you are in a dating situation with somebody, so you're not engaged, you're not married, and it's the male-female equation, that's what they're talking about here. If you go out in that situation for a Valentine's Day date, you've been dating a year, 2 years, whatever the case might be, do you think that there's a rule as to who pays for that meal?
Yes.
Who?
So in a scenario of Stephen and I going out on a date, I would like Stephen to pay for that because it's Valentine's Day and he should treat me.
What if I told you that that is horribly wrong according to a etiquette expert, and that's the exact opposite of what's supposed to be happening? What? So what they're describing is that is supposed to be, in that equation, the female's treat.
On Valentine's Day?
Because when you go out to the store and you're looking for Valentine's Day stuff, well, what do you see? A bunch of flowers, heart-shaped boxes of chocolate, maybe a little bit of, lingerie or pink pajamas or whatever the case might be. It's all stuff that's really geared towards women, right? It's hard to find something to buy for a guy.
Yeah.
The reason is because you're supposed to buy the dinner, so claims this person. He starts your day with flowers, chocolate, teddy bear holding the stupid heart that says I love you on it, maybe sings a song from Elvis Presley.
Is that what you got your wife?
Well, no, I haven't given it to her yet.
Oh.
So that's what you go ahead and you give her, and so then her treat is supposed to be the dinner. Today years old when I learned this. This is just one etiquette expert, but they say that's why there's no gifts for men, because that's the gift for men is the food.
I can kind of understand the idea behind it. It reminds me of in school we had like Turnabout, or some people had Sadie Hawkins, where the girl asks the guy, and it's the one time where the girl is doing the work for the guy. I could see how you're like, Valentine's Day is going to be that day where you're doing kind of the work. You're paying for those. However, I don't agree with this idea, because I think on Valentine's Day, it's the day, yes, women should do something for their partner, but men need to kind of step up their game, because 365 women are doing something for their partner. Cleaning up the house. We're always worrying about you, making sure everything's going to plan. Probably making dinner and paying for other things. So most of the time, I would say women are doing that. Today's the day where men, you step it up, and it's the ultimate date night.
You can't buy him one meal?
Well, next year, Valentine's Day, Stephen, I'm buying. But this year I know...
Why not tonight?
Because he's already planned that he's cooking dinner. So I'm not going to squash all over those plans. I'm perfectly fine with the way things are going.
This is one of those ones, though, where I read this and I'm like, I don't think anybody's actually doing it this way. I think this is one of these people that's like a self-proclaimed expert on something that sounds like a bit of a crazy person, because I don't think that that's what most people do. I guess just a quick Playhouse poll. Do you agree with that? Is that already what you actually do? So they're saying that the way that Valentine's Day is orchestrated, you go out to the store, you're looking to buy something for a guy, you can't find anything. And the reason for that is he's supposed to be buying you those material gifts, and you're supposed to be buying the meal tonight. Do you buy into that in the slightest, or do you think that that's just not at all how that's supposed to go? 237, it's text 35270.
It's Valentine's Day. Attention, men. If you must give flowers on Valentine's Day, please remember to remove the price tag. And they better not be from the convenience store down the street or dead. Thank you for your cooperation.
Y94.
It's Playhouse, Y94, the number one hit music station. So who pays for a Valentine's Day dinner? If you're dating, it's the male-female equation. If you have that couple going out, who should be paying for that? Well, story out today from an etiquette expert that says they think that the woman should be paying for that, and that's why. You wake up, he showers you with flowers, gifts, chocolates, whatever the case might be. They say the reason it's so hard to shop for men is because you're supposed to be buying the dinner, and you've been supposed to have been buying the dinner the whole time. We've all been Valentine-Zing wrong. Can that be a verb? Valentine-Zing. You've been doing it wrong this whole time. Do you agree with that? Who do you think pays for that dinner?
Oh, I think the woman should always.
So you'd kind of like to see your boo treat you?
Yeah, why not? You know, equal rights. It's a new millennium. I always go Dutch on dates. I mean, every now and then I treat them, but, you know, I don't like him to get spoiled, and I'm not made of money, and I think it just makes for a more equal relationship. And plus, I just think women make more now, and it's it's time to get out of that old way of thinking where the man has to pay for everything.
I feel like this speech is a good way to get yourself alone at a meal. All alone.
Well, that's okay, because I'll eat well by myself then.
Appreciate you calling in. So I don't know if you want to get paid equally, you got to buy your own meal now and then is really the best argument, really. Yeah. But more to the point, this etiquette expert is saying that this whole time, nobody's known how Valentine's Day works. If you have a man and woman and they're dating, well, he bought her all these flowers and stuff already. The reason you can't go out and easily think, because every year someone's like, what do you get a guy for Valentine's Day? Apparently, you've been supposed to have been taking him out for dinner this whole time. How many men right now in the Playhouse family are like, right now, hey, wife, girlfriend, you better listen to 194. You owe me a dinner.
Well,
Lots of dinners.
Now, us ladies will file this back in our mind and remember it next Valentine's Day, because I'm sure we already have our plans. It's today.
It's true. You'd have to make a change today. Are people, as far as text, agreeing that this makes sense, or think this person's just looking for clicks?
Someone did say, I could see it that way, Amy and Zero, but the gifts better add up or exceed the cost of dinner. With the prices of flowers, could be about the same right now.
True. Hey, you know what's the food too, though?
Yeah.
Some of these fast food places, you walk away and you're like, man, I should have just gone to a nice restaurant. It's so expensive. So, yeah, it can add up quick.
Someone said, I agree. The woman should pay for something for Valentine's Day. It's not Mother's Day. It's not your birthday. It's Valentine's Day. It should be a 50-50 effort to make the other person feel special.
Who do you think's paying for that Valentine's dinner?
The guy needs to pay for it, for sure. The guy needs to pay for it. This is Valentine's Day.
So in your mind, from top to bottom, it's a day for him to spoil her?
Yes. I think the guy should pick it up on any day, for sure.
All right. And honestly, I think that tends to be, we're getting more of that than people are like, yes, she should always pay for Valentine's dinner.
Someone said, I'm actually going to be making a Valentine's Day lunch and bringing a dessert to my boyfriend for work. Then tonight for dinner, he's taking me out. So she is still doing something for him.
I feel like it's cutting out a large sector of people, too, that, cook at home.
Or how about the section of people who are married or share money?
This is also true.
Literally, it doesn't matter. You're using the same card. It's coming from the same place. Whether it's me or Steven, our money is basically shared. It doesn't matter who's really paying.
Somebody still needs to pay for that and the, mortgage bill.
Yes.
Whatever the case may be. Yeah. Textual healing here momentarily. Remember, the Playhouse family is a little startled at what she woke up to this morning as far as her Valentine's Day gift. It is wondering if you think it is a bad sign. 7:28 in the morning with Philip Phillips, Dancing with Your Shadows in the Playhouse. 194, the number one hit music station.